Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the BCTV Podcast. I'm really glad to see you guys here. We got a great episode lined up. We're going to have my friend Paul from ThatFamilyGames is going to be our special guest today. He's also one of our co-hosts. So we're gonna learn a lot about Paul. We're going to learn a lot about family games. We're going to learn about kind of Paul's history, how he got into gaming, how he got into Twitch. It's going to be a fascinating conversation because Paul is a wonderful guy and he is quite the entertainer. You guys will definitely enjoy this one. So go ahead, sit back, relax. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the clip reel again. I'm going to go ahead and bring the guys in here and we will get started. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll be right back in just a minute. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Hope you are all doing well. How are you guys doing? Hello.
That's good, baby.
Okay, I thought I lost audio there for a second. I got the names. The names are in the wrong order. I cannot run a stream. This is not a professional outfit.
Oh, so I'm the guest again. All right.
Yeah, you get to be the guest again. No, Paul is the guest. I got to fix your name tags because I fucked them up. Here, let me turn off this stupid music. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that no more. All right, so Captain Dark is not Paul, so we got to fix that.
I'm Captain Dark now.
He has taken over. There can be only one Captain Dark, and he's up in the upper corner.
You gotta give me that name back.
He's like, no, you cannot have that name. I claim ownership of that name. That is my name. Suck it, Paul. All right, I think we got everybody's names in the right spots now. Okay, it looks like I'm a little bit dark on the screen there. I'm going to adjust a little bit. There we go, lighten myself up. All right, so yeah, this
a little more in the cave.
Yep, a little less cave in the bud cave. So we're here today. This is episode 3 of the BCTV podcast. We are featuring my friend and our friends Paul from ThatFamilyGames. ThatFamilyGames, just as the name implies, is a family that plays video games together. Right there in their living room, they sit on the couch. They got a captain's chair, they got a couch chair, and they have a dual cam setup. It's very nice. And it's very, very family friendly by day, but it kind of gets a little bit looter by night when after JJ goes to bed.
It's ludicrous.
It's ludicrous, that's for sure. Yeah, it kind of the tone changes. It's kind of like a yin and a yang thing.
Fire my writers.
Yeah, fire your writers.
Damn it, Charlie, you had to say that on my episode.
Coming in hot, baby.
So Paul, it's good to have you here, man. How you feeling? How things been going with your stream and things in general? Anything you want to share?
Things are good. It's crazy how the time flies. I mean, looking at just some of the people I've been resubbing to, like you and Frank over Pulse XP, 9 months. Like I had my 9-month resub yesterday with Frank, and it's crazy how the time has flown. I mean, we only started streaming on Twitch in late April, so it's amazing how time has flown and how things have grown, and it's cool. I freaking love this community. This retro community has been a godsend. I absolutely adore it. And especially all these people here on the screen here and our mods that are working behind the scenes.
They're the best.
Really good bunch of people. And
I like how you make it look like our mods are sneaking around.
They're in there. They're lurking in the shadows, making sure you're obeying the rules.
Why are they sneaking around?
They're gonna jump out at you like Billy Mays.
That's true.
So Paul, what made you? We gotta.
Come on, I gotta.
We're gonna do the introduction.
I'm the one doing the talking here, but
Let's get the TF and the G.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, hon, I can't undo that. Just come with me. Just
they
wanted to say hello.
Hi. We don't get to hear you, but you get to hear us.
We get to hear you. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Jackson. Good to see you guys. Can we get a JJ dance?
Bringing the kitties in.
Yeah. Can we get a JJ dance? Yeah.
You've never watched it before.
I'll get them.
All right, go on.
I'll get them.
Well, there's one right there. No. Halt. See, so this is kind of the fun of ThatFamilyGames is, we're not in like a cave like Bud or anything. Hello.
Hey, Kitty.
This is Aoife.
Kitty.
Hi, Aoife.
She's
Yeah, she is talking. She's getting her piece said.
Put me down.
She's a chatty one. And Iona's like our little panther. So, when you hang with us, you're literally chilling in our living room. This is the thing we wanted to recreate, and it is what we have done. And this is Iona.
Hi, Kitty. Iona looks very happy to be here.
Which one shot the night down the guitar? Was it that one?
Yeah, that was that one.
Oh, but did it back.
Did what?
Did the face.
Oh.
The face.
All right. Go on, you ham.
Oh, see, that's what you get with these guys. It's a lot of that family fun, just living as a family and kind of sharing the retro gaming as a family. It's very. I don't want to say quite unique. It might be unique. It's something that I don't see a lot of on Twitch, and I really like it.
I could say
It's fun.
at least the time because I'm not a what do you call it? I haven't been a long time viewer of Paul's channel because like I said,
He's not a fan. He's
no.
Wow.
No.
Okay, guys, this is getting awkward.
No, I don't get to view Paul's channel often due to time zone differences. So by the time like Paul streams or something, I'm normally in bed. Everybody and Twitch is my TV. So, and there's one, I'm not going to say the streamer's name, but there's one particular streamer that I normally watch as my TV throughout the night. And when I wake up, I watch whoever's on after that point. But for the time I have been in Paul's channel, I can definitely say it's unique compared to the other family channels that I've seen, especially those awful ones on YouTube. Those are shit.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what he's
those are
talking
shit.
about. Yeah.
We're not pulling any punches.
No.
Paul's channel, no, hell no. Paul's channel is more true to the word family.
Yeah.
That family does actually game. It's not a fake chunked up shit for money. It's how their family normally interacts with each other.
Yeah.
Between the cats, the kids, and the wife and the husband.
It's just the turning on of the camera and them welcoming us into a piece of their lives as they exist as a family. That's really what it is.
And
It literally feels like you're walking into their house and they're like, "Have a seat. We're gonna play Mario
Come
Kart.
chill with us. We're gonna drink Ecto Coolers and play Mario Kart." Yeah.
And and Jackson gets involved, and Nicole gets involved, and everybody is involved. And I like the rotating seat. It's not like this is the Paul show featuring my wife and my kid. It's everybody has a segment. Darnick has a section where she does her stuff, and then JJ has his moments where he gets to play his games, and sometimes Paul's just sitting on the couch and he's reading chat
Dark.
and he's just talking to people.
Yeah.
I was trying to burp it.
Oh my God. Was it that bad? I don't know. Was that bad? No, I really, it really draws you in because everybody's involved. It's not like like Cap Dark said, it's not a gimmick. It's legit. These guys are really a family doing their thing, and I think it's a brilliant idea personally.
Yeah, it's great.
To me, Paul's channel reminds me of, how like back in the day, you kind of go over to your family's house, especially in the N64 days, because that's the main system I can think of with 4 controllers. You go over there, you play some 007, you kind of sit on the couch.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, baby. You go over there, play some GoldenEye.
Don't be the asshole who picked Odd Job, though.
Oh God, I hate people who choose Odd Job. My brother does that. But anyway, little short bastard. But yeah, it kind of reminds you that you go over a friend's house and watch them play the game, or you're about to play the game with them. But with that being said, I do have a question for you. How do you manage all that? Because I heard Bud say you have a dual camera setup. So how are you managing with the dual camera setup and playing with family, and also being able to spend time with family as well? Because I know you were a teacher, I believe, correct? So how are you juggling all that between that? Is streaming kind of like your family time? Does it turn into family time, or are you spending family time outside of streaming as well?
First, great question. For us, it is family time. I don't stream alone. The only time Nicole does for her Starting Nick at Night segments is when it's a horror game that I don't want to watch, and I'm already in bed anyway. She's a night owl. I cannot do that. Oh, I'm coming to bed at 1 a.m. I do that, I'm dead. Oh,
Same.
Can't do it.
Same. Yep.
Because I'm an old man.
Yeah.
I'm not a young buck like you, Captain
Yeah, I'm
Dirk.
still, by the way,
See, I do.
shut up.
Take that shot.
So I don't. We do it together, and that was the whole thing when we started playing games online. First we started at Facebook gaming. We started over there.
I was going to ask you about that
because we did this because COVID started, and I am one of the most outgoing people you're ever going to meet. There is no such thing as a stranger. It's just a friend I haven't met yet. I am the dude who will chat up people in a freaking bar, in an elevator. I don't give up. I like people. And so when COVID hit and I'm at home, I'm not teaching, I'm not around my students and my colleagues or my friends or my other family, I was going nuts. And so literally I pointed an old webcam at the TV. We just started playing games on Facebook and having family pop in and hang out and chat and stuff like that. And then it just kind of blew up into this thing that it is now. So to answer your question, it's always been about family time. How do we spend time together so that we're not, just off doing our own little thing? So we can stay sane, have a community, have people that we talk to, have people that we connect with. I mean, shit, Bud and I didn't know each other in March, and now we finish each other's jokes or say the joke that the other person's going to say way too goddamn often.
Way too often, yeah.
So are you guys married?
Wow. Hey, I bought him a video game.
I don't know everything.
Chicken wings.
Yeah, he did. So yeah. So I don't know how the internet works. I don't know how marriage on it works, but yeah.
I don't know.
That was the dowry.
Remember, I'm the only one in this thing that's not married.
I'm married. My wife still doesn't know what the hell I'm going to do or say. So it's it's a gamble.
Right. Oh, exactly. God. Yeah.
Yeah, so this whole thing, I mean, all of you guys, I mean, I met Chard on his birthday because another streamer sang happy birthday to him. I'm like, oh, go check this dude out. And they're like, oh, he's a JRPG dude. Sick. And yeah, it's kind of like this has become such a brand new, wonderful thing in our lives, and we adore it. But yes, there was some problems with life balance. We used to stream a bit too much. And yeah, doing it 4 nights a week for 6 to 7 hours a stream became a bit too much. So we've dialed it back, which we're very happy with it. We're happier streamers. We're more creative streamers, and happier in our personal lives too, because it was getting a bit too much.
Burnout's real, man.
Yes, it is.
People don't know about it. People that don't stream or don't do content creation of any kind, burnout's fucking real. And it's not, we're not just sitting in front of a camera playing games. We're trying to create an environment for people to come into and hang out with and feel safe and comfortable and all that stuff.
Right.
And if you're just, if it turns into a job, it's no fun anymore. And burnout will hit you freaking hard, and you got to take a step back, and then you got all, like, you look at yourself, you got all this spare time, but you really don't have all this spare time, and you just gotta take a mental health day, reevaluate and reschedule, and you can't just hit it hard and hit it running. I'm sure all of us have done the same thing.
Yeah. When
we started streaming, we're like, I'm gonna do this 5 days a week. It's perfect. I do it for 3 hours a day or whatever. And then by Saturday, you're like, I want to die.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore.
There's a lot of pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure involved too, other than just the, having more, there is stuff behind the scenes that does go on. And the whole, like you said, you're trying to put together not just throwing video games up on a screen, but you're also trying to cultivate a community and make sure that you're, living up to the expectations that you set of yourself to your community. And, a lot of times, just day in and day out after so long, that can really be a physical and emotional drain on you. And that's where that burnout comes from. And, it's important to address that. And it's very, very vital to have that family stream life balance. Yes.
Right. And I mean, Paul's dealing with 3 other people. It's not just his thing. It's the whole family. So he's got to get everybody, involved or on board or whatever.
Now, you still missed
and
the
that's
question,
why we've always agreed.
Oh, go ahead, Paul.
No. Well, Paul, go ahead.
Which part of it? Which part of the question?
Well, I was just asking. He froze on me for a minute. The second part of my question was just I was curious about how you did the dual camera setup, because I was watching you and your son play a game, and I was like, man, that's kind of neat how they did that. It was actually pretty badass.
And Iona had to come in and say hello. So yeah, we just have our second cam. So our first cam is up on my monitor. You're up on my streaming monitor. And so we really wanted to make it so that this room doesn't look like a studio. Doesn't look like there's a bunch of shit. I mean, I can put everything stream here away in cabinets within about 5 minutes and return this thing to just a plain old living room. So I got my monitor here, and then I'm looking at our TV, and then the two cameras. So one's on my monitor, the other one is up on a mic stand. With a screw adapter in the bottom, so it's up on a mic stand, and they just run via USB extensions over to the gaming PC for capture. And we, because it was that family, we always wanted to try to get to a 2-cam, so that the people on the couch were part of this. It wasn't like they're just watching somebody sitting here in the captain's chair doing their thing. It's everybody's in. And yes, I know. My gosh, you want attention. She's like, I'm in the show too, bitch. So yeah, that's the technical, but for us, it was, again, always about the theme. We're doing this together. It's not, hey, Jackson, go play in your room. I'm going to go play a video game for 3 hours and talk to people. My family's too awesome. And plus, damn it, they're funny.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Can confirm.
Yeah, can confirm. So you said you started on Facebook gaming. What was behind the decision to start with Facebook instead of Twitch? Was it kind of convenient? It was there, you were already set up, or was there something about Facebook that appealed to you in particular?
It's definitely not just their service as far as the gaming service. It was because we had friends over there, and we did this originally. I think my first stream was me playing RBI Baseball 2 on the NES.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a sports guy. Blood, don't fall asleep. And I said, hey, because spring training was coming up. And at that point, we had a trip planned, booked, all set to go to Milwaukee, my hometown. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We had booked a trip for early July to take JJ to see a Brewers game, because we're huge Brewers fans, but see them in Milwaukee at Miller Park. Okay, you guys to go, Cat. Stop pointing my finger. To go see them. So it would have been at Miller Park. It was during their 50th anniversary season. He was going to be able to run the bases at Miller Park after the game, see my hometown. And we were so stoked about it. But then COVID happened. And long story short with that, eventually we had to cancel the trip, which broke my heart.
Sure.
But so we did it on Facebook. I was playing RBI Baseball and had the webcam pointed at the TV, and just had friends popping in from Facebook to say hey and hang out because we were going stir crazy. So that's why. It wasn't anything technical or brand loyal. It was just everybody's already on here. Come pop out, watch our stream and chat with us.
Sure. Yeah, my friends are here. They'll see me pop on and like, hey, Paul's doing something. Let's go check out Paul and that family.
Yeah.
Their family is doing something. That's very cool. I remember when you when I first discovered you, or you had hopped into my channel, and I went and checked you out because seemed pretty cool in chat. And then I remember watching you guys very early on. You were still on the webcam pointed at the TV in that era of your journey. And I remember seeing scene switch in a game, like when the screen goes black and then it would come back with the game, like loading a level. And I would see your reflections in the TV because it was just a webcam pointed at the TV. I would see Paul and Nicole sitting on the couch in the reflection, and I just thought that was, for whatever reason, I thought that was really cool. It was like, wow, they wanted to do a thing and they just did it. They just took what they had and they just put it out there, and I admire that and I respect that. And it was just really cool to be they got their webcam pointed at their TV. They wanted to do a thing. They figured it out and they made it happen, and it was really, really awesome.
I always think it's really cool.
And it was so much freaking fun.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. The people that I have friends that want to do what we do, but they always second guess themselves, and they always want to have the greatest equipment. They always want to have like the top of the line shit. But I'm always interested in people like Paul's situation, where he took a goddamn camera and pointed it at his TV. I mean, there's no huge technical output for that. There's no high end anything. But he did it, and he went out there and he's doing it. And you improve from there. That's the whole point, is to improve upon that.
Yeah. And now he's got a fancy new microphone. Yeah.
Right. Then, I like those stories. I don't like the people. I mean, not that I don't like those people, but the stories of like, yeah, I got the best computer I could get, and I got a 3080, video card, ATI, blah, blah, blah.
Because
whatever.
you get to participate in the journey a little bit more because
Yeah,
you see
you
it
get to
start and then
watch-
build, and yes.
Yeah, you get to watch the empire build. You get to be a part of literally the ground floor of
Yeah.
somebody's hard work and see them succeed. And I think that's so much cooler than just like, I'm already fucking there. You know what I mean?
And a lot of us started like that.
Great appreciation for people that start out like that and they're just throwing caution to the wind. Just do it. Just
Jump
get
in.
your ass out there and give it a shot.
Stop biting my toes, you little shit.
I'm sorry. I will stop biting your
Iona
toes, but I'm trying to tell you how much I appreciate you.
I
Thank you.
At times,
Iona, I swear to God.
I do like that as well because I forgot. I guess I didn't mention it, but anyway, I did Facebook gaming for a while as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, prior
Wow.
to calling it Facebook gaming, I
Was it
streamed on
Mixer,
Facebook.
right? Was it still Mixer or whatever?
No. It wasn't even Mixer.
Oh,
It was
okay.
still. It was just.
Oh.
It was just Facebook. Facebook gaming wasn't even thought of actually at that point. But anyway,
Gotcha.
I used to stream on Facebook and just like Paul, and it was kind of actually cool because you got friends, families there. But I never had the best setup and stuff like that. So just hearing that makes me appreciate your channel even more because it was like, man, I kind of went to that same thing where you don't have the best equipment, but you just kind of make it work. Now I didn't have to make it work like Paul did, pointing this thing to a TV, but that just made it even better that, COVID happened and they couldn't go anywhere. So the family was like, fuck.
There's an
What are we gonna
ingenuity
do
behind
now?
that. There's an ingenuity
Yeah,
behind that that's
yeah,
very,
exactly.
very awesome. Yeah.
Definitely.
Exactly.
There's some quiet genius that just kind of like blossoms out like, you know what? We can't fucking leave, then we'll bring everybody here.
It's problem
And
solving.
It's simple
They
and it's
figured
a
it out and made
simple
it work.
start.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I
Went
always appreciate people that just throw caution to the wind, take a fucking camera, set it fucking somewhere, and say, "This is me. You're gonna play
You
games.
just
with
make
me,
it happen.
And then we'll see what we do from here."
Yeah.
Like
And I
this
think
isn't
what-
the end all.
I think what's more inspiring to me is how they went from Facebook as well to Twitch and still fostered another community because they left their community that they had built up at Facebook and then brought it over to Twitch. A lot of people are not going to follow you to a different platform. Things like that always happen. So the fact that they not only they adapted and survived because we know how Twitch can be. But they adapted and survived and thrived off from Facebook to Twitch. That's very unique because and Twitch, like Char was saying, in Twitch, everybody expects you to have the $10,000 gaming setup with 4 monitors and you got to have the best camera, like Bud over there. You gotta have the best.
out though.
All right. I'm gonna call myself out here. Like you got to have the best mic, the most expensive mic. Learn later. It's really more about technique.
Yeah.
Than anything.
It's about the people. It's about the people.
Yeah.
And speaking of people, Paul, so it is That Family Game. So it isn't just you. It is Nicole and JJ. When you first had the idea that you were going to do the stream, or maybe was it even your idea? Was it a group decision, or how did you present that to Nicole and JJ? And what was that like in the early days before you got started? When you were in the early kind of planning phases, how did you kind of put that together? How did you work together to make that happen?
There actually was really very little planning. We just happened. And that kind of organic nature of when we started just doing the Facebook thing, it was just, hey, tonight let's hop on and see who on Facebook, who of our friends wants to hang out. And then the only transition was the moment we decided, okay, well, this thing is getting kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a name. And so we originally were going to say, well, is it this Family Games or That Family Games?
Right.
And that kind of became punchy. It was like, hey, have you heard about That Family? Yeah, damn, That Family Games.
Yeah, That Family Games is definitely more punchy.
Oh yeah, it rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, right. I like that.
And because Facebook, we weren't getting much viewership. I hate numbers. I fucking hate numbers.
Right.
But I have a lot of friends on Facebook, but not necessarily a lot of them are into retro gaming. A handful. Well, one of my best friends, huge retro gamer, who I'm pondering because he's about to move up to Seattle, right up there with Chard.
Oh.
And I told him, I said, before you go, we need to do a social distance dinner of like you, me. I'm gonna make a beef Wellington. We're gonna drink some really good scotch. And I said, and I thought about it. I maybe will do a stream, and you guys can meet Big Zach.
That'd be
who's
cool.
One of my best friends.
That'd be really cool.
And so it just became this energy of, well, not many people hang out with us on Facebook, and it's not like I don't want to keep playing, but I want to meet some people and
you want to be where the community is.
Mind.
Right.
And so I came over to Twitch, and I mean, I was watching Bud before we really started streaming. And so it was, I mean, I still remember coming in on the first time I ever watched Bud was he was playing, Conquer, Banjo-Kazooie. You were on a level with a submarine. And
Clanker's Cavern.
Yep, and I told you the Nair story, the now infamous Nair story.
Yep. You want to tell the story? You can finish what you're saying now, but do you want to tell the story? You can.
I will after this.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah.
So, and I was just like, this dude, one, he's very welcoming. Two, he's got a great thing here. He's got a wonderful stream, and we jived. We have a very similar sense of humor, and I'm like, this feels good. I like hanging here. And so transitioning to Twitch just felt like a natural. It felt like we were more pulled to Twitch than we approached Twitch. It just felt good. This retro community, dude. This retro community is fucking amazing.
It's incredible.
I have met some of the most wonderful human beings. Yep. And Gall, one of our mods, he has said it that when the day comes that he gets to meet me, he wants to get a big old bear hug from me, and I'm probably going to end up, cracking his back when I do it.
Make his eyes pop out.
Right?
Oh yeah. And that's what this all means to me, is dead serious. And I've said this to so many people. If we all of a sudden won the Powerball and I had millions of dollars, oh dude, That Family Games goes on fucking tour. I'm just gonna go around the country and visit all you.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, I will have everybody fly all your asses out to California, and we will barbecue and drink, and we'll do like this giant freaking stream with like 100 different streamers that I all love, and just like.
Dude, that sounds so cool. That would be awesome. Yeah, just have a big party of us. Just have a big cam, wide angle lens, and yeah.
Oh yeah,
that would be a lot.
Don't worry, we'll be invited too, right?
No,
hell yeah.
No.
Everybody but Chard can go. No. Everybody's invited except for Chard.
Hey, this address seems quiet. I don't think anybody's home. The door's locked.
Chard can come, but he has to wear Packers gear.
Oh,
yeah, I guess I'm gonna miss that tour.
I guess he ain't gonna show up. No.
I'm busy that day.
Oh, that's great.
So for me, and to finish up that whole thing with Twitch, there's also an itch with me. I'm a performer. I come from a background of being a professional actor. I was a professional actor in musical theater and straight theater for years. I have a master's in theater arts. I love it. I've been singing in front of audiences professionally since I was 5. So that's crazy to think, 33 years of singing for me. And so it was missing it. It's like I need that itch to do something performative.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? To have people watch because I'm an attention whore. So
yeah, well, that's.
Hey,
I mean, who isn't on Twitch,
horse,
right? I mean,
cheers to the attention horse.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah.
All right. So real quick, I'll tell the Nair story.
Oh, tell the Nair story.
Because this also did, and this went beautifully into Bud's world. I had a friend in high school. I was a swimmer. I was the team captain of the varsity swim team at my high school, conference champions. And we had a dude on our team, this big, tall. He was like 6'6", and his name was Ali. And he's Persian, and so he was a furry dude. We called him the Persian rug. This dude was Robin Williams level hairy. He was
Wookiee.
So
Wookiee of the year.
Conference championships come up. We are one of the top seeds. We have the best relay team in the conference. And for swimming, what you do before conference championships is you do a shave down. All the guys shave off their body hair. It's the typical thing. It's a swimming thing. And usually you make a party out of it. Everybody hangs out. It's good for camaraderie and morale. And
you have shaving parties?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and plus that way you also have the women's team also comes, and they all hang out, and typically they also help us idiot men shave, so we don't lose a quart of blood each of us.
There's the fun part.
Well, this guy had the brilliant idea. He's like, I'm not doing that bullshit. He leaves and he goes to fucking Walgreens and gets 3 bottles of Nair. Comes back to the house that's hosting it. He draws a bath. He said, I'm going to use the bath. He draws a bath about halfway full of lukewarm water and then dumps the Nair in. He says, I'm just going to get in there. I'll just soak myself in Nair. The scream that came from the bathroom down that hallway was exquisite. When that stuff hit his chode.
Oh my God.
And he leapt out of the tub and comes out with a towel wrapped around him. And he goes and he jumps in the pool out back at this people's house. Now, the Nair didn't have enough time to do its, magical voodoo. So he came out with these patches of hair that fell out.
Oh my God.
When the patches fell out, it was red and irritated. He looked like this mangy, inverted Dalmatian. It was the funniest fucking thing. Because the next morning he still had to shave everything off because he wasn't going to get up on the blocks looking like he had, like a fucking leprosy or something. And so he had these red chemical burns, and he gets up on the block for the relay, and the dude on the next block over is looking over like, what the fuck happened to that guy? And we're trying not to laugh. We're trying to stay in the zone, man.
Yeah.
And he's just looking like, dude, Ali, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh my God. Yeah. That is such a funny story.
A certain streamer that we know named Candacy, and Bud was doing his RMW segment, put it up that if Bud hit $500, he'd have to nair a leg.
I watched that.
I didn't know we were going to lead into this story. I should have.
I watched that.
And hey, man of his word, he did it.
I did it. I nared one of my legs.
Was the smoothest leg.
The smoothest leg in retro. Yeah, or in Indiana. Yeah. I could have hitchhiked from here to California. No problem with that shaven leg.
No wind resistance on the left side.
That's right.
Speed walk.
Why is he running in a circle? Oh, good Lord. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So what about retro specifically? Was it just that, was it always going to be retro, or was there a decision made along the line to change to retro, or just because that's what you guys wanted to do?
Always retro because that's the way we are. I mean, I'm going to see, I'll show the camera here. I mean, there are the consoles. That NES I got for Christmas. Christmas Day, 1986. Shit. My grandmother got
his original.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had my original.
That was my Christmas present too.
My Christmas present too.
Yeah.
We all three got an NES on the same day.
We didn't grow up. Sorry, say what?
I said we all three got an NES on the same day.
We did.
You, me, and Chard.
Mine on Christmas in
1986 Christmas.
I didn't say nothing. I wasn't born then. Damn
Shut
it.
up, Chard, or Captain Dark. God damn it! See what you made me do.
There he goes again.
Did it again.
I'm going to drink my water.
Where's my technical difficulty screen?
Right, where's mine?
I love you, Captain
We look
Dark.
the same now, bud.
I love you, Captain Dark. You don't look the same. I'm not blind.
Me. You people all look the same to me.
Don't kill me.
I'm about to get.
What do you mean, you people?
We're only 3 episodes in, and we're already going to get canceled.
Oh my
Episode 3, we're already getting canceled. You were saying.
Third time's the charm, bud. Third time's the charm.
You were saying. Original NES 1986.
Yeah, grow up like it's not like I grew up poor, but my family was stretched for money when I was a kid growing up in Wisconsin. But my grandma, my mom's. Everybody says they have the sweetest grandmother ever. Fuck you. Mine was. Fight me.
You're on.
Let's get busy then. Hands, fade right now.
Wow.
She went and
Cage
got
match.
the NES for my brothers and I as a gift. Like, it was Christmas Day. We'd already opened the gifts that morning. She comes over and, pulls that, from her car. And we're like, what's this wrap thing? We unwrap it, and it's like, ooh, fun times are happening. And so I still have that. And so I grew up on that stuff. I did not have anything else. I had the NES, and then I got a PS1 in the late 90s. And I didn't have any other consoles. Until much later on, thanks to actually the gracious gift of a neighbor of ours who he's given us a GameCube, bunch of games, a Wii with a bunch of games. So that was always, I love retro. And because
Nice.
I'm an idiot, and if you hand me a controller that's got too many goddamn buttons, I'm gonna be like, what the frick you do with this thing? You
That's one thing I loved about the retro consoles, and as a whole, you think about the let's see, I'll start with the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 on up. You see how high the rate of fucking failure is on these consoles. Yet,
Oh yeah,
you got a NES from 1986 that
runs
works.
brand new. Mine
How?
runs like the first day it ever came out. Yeah.
it just works.
Yeah, this
You
thing,
press the
that thing's
button.
a tank.
You press a button and the damn thing runs.
Except you get games like Zelda 1 where it says, make sure you're holding down the reset and the power button.
Yeah, I was
when you
gonna
turn
say,
the
if-
game
as
off,
long
or it
as
will
you,
delete your entire file.
Yeah, as long as you blow your cartridge correctly, then it'll
Thank
run.
you, Nintendo.
Yeah, thank you, Nintendo. He's got the original NES. I could grab mine. I got one back there.
My
I
sister
got
has
one over
mine.
here too.
Yeah, so that's
I
really
gotta call
cool,
her.
though. That's really cool that you have your original system from
quite
when
the
you were a kid.
collector.
Yeah,
That's neat.
yeah.
Well, that's quite the collector. In fact, I know he got his hands on a hot commodity last week. Really hot
Jesus
commodity of an
Christ.
NES cartridge.
Was that the Hot Wings or was it the other thing?
Wait a minute, I missed this. Hold on.
Oh my god, yeah. This is Bud's
Oh.
favorite game of all time, and he found
Oh,
it. It's
nice.
so-
Oh,
He loves this game. Look at that bad
Not.
boy.
yes.
Favorite game of all time. Final Fantasy VI ain't got shit on Adventure Island 1.
Chrono Cross is but a blip on the radar.
Good old Adventure Island one.
Yeah, I sent him that because he was, doing his little community challenge, and he sent it on what, 420,000 points.
That was a
It's
dick
like,
move.
no,
It was a dick move.
I need to help. I know it wasn't AI2, but it's like I had to help this along, and so I sent him that. So.
And what am I playing next
welcome.
weekend? What did I agree to? We're playing
You
Adventure
agreed.
Island.
You're
You're gonna do it? Did it
We're going
happen?
one weekend. I'm giving you 1 weekend of Adventure Island before we move on to Chrono
Well,
Trigger.
this is AI2. AI2 is a
yeah.
good game.
No, that's literally like going to the dentist and getting your wisdom teeth ripped out just so you can go get ice cream.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
That's exactly what it's like.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Adventure
Yeah, so
Island
it's-
2 so I can fucking play Chrono Trigger. Fuck you guys.
That's right. That's right. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that was my thought process entirely. And get out of my head, Chardmont.
I live here now.
You live there now. You live there. Yeah,
It's kind of cloudy.
yeah. So what's that? What's that on the? Wow, yeah, it's hazy, man. What's that on the wall behind you there? Or to your
What?
left, Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah?
To Paul's left. Yeah, that blue thing and those pretty things. Your guitars.
Oh,
Is that an
yeah.
Ibanez or a Gibson?
This is a PRS.
PRS.
Paul Reed Smith. Yeah.
PRS Classic 24. This one is a 1950 Jackson Gildan parlor guitar. I have had that my whole life.
Ooh.
Love it. And yeah, that is an Ibanez.
Ibanez bass,
An Ibanez bass.
Nice.
I needed another bass when I sold a P bass that I had. I love Music Man. I love the Music Man series of basses. Oh god, the Geddy Lee J bass is like my fucking dream bass. But I wanted something that was kind of chunky and a good punk rock sound. I used to be, still do, but I was in a punk rock band, punk ska band actually. In high school and college. So yeah, I was that crazy idiot on stage with a guitar with his shirt off, standing on top of a monitor, and I had piercings. I had piercings back then.
Oh wow, yeah.
And now I've got ink.
Now you got
Piercings are gone,
ink.
but now I got ink.
Paul's tapping into my musician.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to go
I
find
used
my
to-
guitar real
I
quick.
used to a little bit. Mine's in the other room, but mine's a piece of shit. But
I've seen Bud play
yeah,
for like a good 10 minutes, and I actually like what the hell he was doing. He accidentally went live when he was doing it.
yep.
It was a huge accident. I think he said he was going through some things, so he decided to play the guitar. I was listening to Bud play. I was like, holy shit. So this is actually pretty good. Now, I don't know shit about guitars.
Right.
Get out of here. I'm out of there when it comes to that.
Yeah,
But to see it Bud play that, I was like, holy shit. But I like music.
Yeah.
I grew up playing the piano and stuff like that. So I had to learn how to read music from my grandmother.
oh nice.
So just hearing the music, I was like, man, this is actually pretty good.
Oh,
Even though I
thank
don't
you.
know how the guitar is supposed to sound.
Right.
Based because I know piano. I don't know about other
Right.
instruments or most other
It's-
instruments.
It's supposed to sound like I want to keep listening to that.
It's
like
supposed
when
to
I
sound
play
like-
guitar, it
yeah.
doesn't sound like that.
Yeah.
But when I hear other people play, it's supposed to sound like.
That you want to
That's
keep
what it
listening
felt
to
like
it.
to Bud.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
me,
thank
to
you.
Bud,
Yeah.
it's like, holy shit! I was listening to Bud play. I was like, damn, I don't know what the fuck the guitar was. I don't even know the color. It
There's
just
a
sounded
Jackson
good. And then he
Performer.
deleted it. I was pissed.
Yeah, Jackson Performer is a blue Jackson Performer. I still got it, and it's still a piece of
Nice.
crap. Oh, it's
Jackson.
it's in pieces. It's got like one pick. It's supposed to have 2 humbuckers and a single coil. It's just got 1 humbucker because I took the others out. I tried to Eddie Van Halen this guitar, and I failed.
Nice.
And I failed.
Failed?
It sounds like shit, but I tried. Yeah, yeah.
I got an Ibanez
Oh, but the other
Gibson
shoulder is
wannabe
Yeah.
in my room,
Nice.
Excuse me.
but it's got some really sick artwork.
I'd like to
my
get an
sister
Ibanez.
did.
That'd probably be my next guitar. Would be probably an Ibanez.
Oh, I'm sorry, not an Ibanez, an
Nice.
Epiphone.
Okay.
Oh, Epiphone.
Not
I used to have an
Epiphone.
Epiphone Les Paul. Yeah, they're
Nice.
good stuff.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Nice.
I'm gonna go grab it. Give me a second.
Do it. We'll talk to Paul while you do it. So yeah,
It's like, finally, I'm out of here.
finally he gets to get the hell out of here. Okay, now we can all talk about Chardmuck and how terrible he is, and no, I'm kidding.
The gaming chair sucks.
How much you love the Green Bay Packers.
How much he loves the Green Bay Packers and blue cheese. So
Hey, wait. Oh, no, hell no. I'm gonna fight you on that one. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Oh,
I'm a
no.
race guy out here.
you don't
Hell
like the
no.
blue cheese?
No, that shit's gross.
Come on,
No.
you got no.
No.
It's the best on
No.
Hot Wings.
No.
Gaming Chef
Look,
agrees with me, and he's a chef.
I know. Who?
The
Who is-
Gaming Chef. He said blue cheese,
I don't give a damn what the gaming
and
chef
he's a
said.
chef.
I don't give a damn. But no, since
Ranch could suck
I
it.
do want to try blue cheese again. When I had to go to the pantry before I got food stamps again, or
Yeah.
before I got food stamps, they actually ended up with a whole bunch of fucking Ken's House blue cheese dressing,
Mm.
and I know they make good ass. That's like the best fucking ranch dressing I've ever fucking tasted. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna try blue cheese again, I'll give it another chance with the best ranch dressing or the best company that I've tasted that makes ranch dressing. I'll try the blue cheese. I probably won't like it, but I'm a ranch man. I am a ranch
I
man.
gave it a fair shot. I did a taste test on stream.
Yeah.
So I gave it a fair shake. And that's why I had to send Bud another gift last weekend, and I DoorDashed him wings during his stream.
And I tried it, and I gave the ranch its due. Did I not?
You did.
I gave
Did you?
ranch
Yes,
its
but
due.
then you also had to get all theatrical and and fall out of the damn chair.
Hey,
like
I'm a performer too.
drunk.
I got to ham it up, right? I was on camera.
Wow.
What you got there, Chardy?
This
Ooh,
is a
look at that paint job.
pretty.
this is my sister's decal job.
Oh, your
that
sister
she
put
did
that
for
on
my-
there. Nice.
Yeah, she made this for me and put it on the black
cool, man.
surface of there. But we all know how much I love Nine Inch Nails, so
Yeah.
she made me a Trent Reznor
That
guitar.
looks
So this
amazing,
Epiphone
dude.
is
I love
one
that.
of a kind. Yeah, it's fucking
cool.
cool.
Hella cool.
Oh, you don't got no strings on it.
I'm gonna say, what the hell?
No,
the
I
strings
haven't strung
at?
it up. It's dusty.
Oh,
That's
okay.
because she took it apart to put the stuff on.
Oh,
it,
because she
and-
just. Oh, that was recent. The decal was recent then.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was gonna
That's
get
why.
Get it restrung once I had the opportunity.
Yeah, no doubt. Dude, I love that.
Oh, restring it yourself. Come on, man.
I'm lazy, man.
Every
Come on.
person who is a guitar owner should be
I'm a singer, not a guitar player.
Aspiring luthier.
I sing. I don't play guitar. I told you, when I play guitar, nobody wants to hear it. So
I
I,
wanna
don't play
hear it.
very well.
I want to hear it.
No, you
This
know you
thing,
don't.
too, I ain't sung in years. I used to be part of a choir. Back on the topic of music, I guess.
Yeah, I can't sing, but I can bang out a couple tunes on the guitar.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. But I
Never
guess my
Bud
father
sings.
could sing.
He inevitably starts. whenever Bud starts singing, he inevitably starts sounding like Herbert the pervert from fucking Family Guy
Yeah,
every time.
don't I?
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
Got your popsicles in the basement down
I
there.
got some popsicles in the basement. See, I can't do. I only do it when I'm singing or humming. That's weird. I don't even realize I'm doing.
muscly on paper boy?
That's the voice.
There it
The
is.
muscly on paper boy. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You come back here, you little bitch.
Get your ass back here, you muscly little
Exactly.
bitch.
That's exactly how he sounds.
Well, my favorite one of his. My favorite one is, well, Jesse, I guess it's just you and me. Let's just watch some TV. Tonight, the conclusion of the Little League World Series. Oh, jackpot!
You do a lot of
Paul is
voices, Paul. You do a
Yeah,
lot of
Paul
voices.
is a man
Yeah.
of 1,000 voices. He really truly is.
Do you? So you got that? I take. Well, I mean, you said you had that theater background. Were the voices part of that, or did that come before the theater background, or is that just something? One of those things like me and my buddies, we always do voices around, and you just happen to be particularly good at it.
Oh God, I was that kid growing up who had a tape deck, and used to record my voice. And
I did that.
I grew up. I still watch fucking cartoons. I still watch Looney Tunes. I'm binging Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Getting back into that one.
Nice.
Oh.
I need to rewatch that.
It's just so good.
Mhm.
And so being a singer and using this as an instrument, I always got fascinated by voice actors. And so still a dream of mine. I do some voiceover work, not a lot, but the dream of mine would be to get paid to do voiceover work for cartoons, commercials, things like that.
You'd be good at it.
Yeah, a lot of it was making friends laugh and admittedly also making my students laugh, being able to, have humor with them. And be like, Zoink Scoob, like we actually have a quiz today.
Yeah, I'll bet they love that.
And it screws with them that they're like, dude, this is my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hit us with I need a Zoidberg. Hit me with a Zoidberg.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not hearing a no.
Oh, I love that. That is so good.
Hey, people, pay
love it.
attention to me.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so since you do a lot of voices, manage a lot of voices, have you ever thought about doing a showcase of your talent? What's it called? Dub overs of different shows like that.
Yeah.
And
I've thought about
Like with
doing
C-Lab
that.
2020 and things like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh gosh, I've thought about doing that, but my problem is there are very few times where I see somebody who's been cast in a voice role where I go, man, I could do it better than that. Like for instance, I mean, can I do Birdman? Yes, but Gary Cole did it so well, I wouldn't want to step on his shit. I wouldn't want to do Phil Ken 7 because Stephen Colbert nailed it. H. John Benjamin as Bob from Bob's Burgers. And I look at these guys and I'm like, no, that's theirs. I would rather do something original. Hello, Coco.
Speaking of cats, geez.
Here's the Coco appearance. It's obligatory at this point.
Yep, gotta have a cameo, man. She's like, hey, my contract, bitch. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Coco. Looking right at the camera.
She looked like she was saying
Wow.
that.
You just got the fucking stink eye.
That was her version of the Lee Clips mom glare.
Say, Bud, patch me through.
That's
I
right.
gotta say
Martin
something.
Blood's face again.
I got something to say.
Good job, Coco.
Nice one, Coco.
But would you?
But yeah, so
Go ahead.
you go.
Okay.
No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first.
All right. Captain Dark
Someone's
has
gonna-
the
someone's gonna owe
talking
someone
stick.
A Coke by the end of this episode.
Yeah.
I swear to
know,
God.
right? But would you? Okay, so I get you. Maybe you don't want to step on nobody's shoes or legendary person's shoes. But who's to say you couldn't? Even though you do different voiceovers, who's to say they're not looking for your talent? They might hear your voice and hear your pitch and like, oh well, we got this new show coming up. Would you like to dub over? I don't know. Let's just say an up and coming anime or something.
Oh gosh, if I could dub over an anime, that'd be freaking hilarious.
That would be.
I just think of what that Mega Man anime. What am I fighting for? If I could freaking do that, that would just be great. But who knows? Who knows? I've had my voice discovered in really weird ways for people. I mean, I was the MC I'm also a drummer. I am the drum instructor for the marching band at the high school that I teach at. And the guy at the football games who did the live announcing was like, I don't really want to introduce the band. I love the band. It's really freaking rad. But could one of you guys do it? To myself and the band teacher. I'm like, I'll do it. And so having football stadium of 2,000 people here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the football field, blah, 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 the blah, 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 marching band and color guard. And having like a realtor hear my voice and go, I might start doing some commercials or something for like Pandora. Do you ever want to do some voice for me or something like that? I'm like, yeah.
There you go. That's
Fuck
cool.
Yeah. Dope.
Do you ever make up
but
any of your original characters, or is it all imitations of characters you've heard, or?
Mostly imitations because I'm not that damn creative. Although there are little like mini characters that have found their way into like the TFG world. When my hair was long before I cut it last week, it actually would go over my eyes. And one day I parted my hair in the middle, like really kind of creepy looking in the middle. And I took my glasses. I went into the bedroom and I was like to Nicole, I went, hey, lady, do you want to make the sex with me? Lady. Hello, lady.
Oh, I bet that was, I bet that worked great.
It was this wonderful dichotomy of creeped out and cracking up, and so now that is now a character.
Nice.
Hey lady,
hey lady,
do you want to make the sex?
That Family Games, everyone.
All right, Paul. All right, dude. Any other thoughts on streaming or your journey, or anything you want everybody to know about you or That Family Games, or Nicole or JJ? Or
we have so much fucking fun doing this. It has been a source of lift in our lives. We talked about this last time with Captain Dark, but I myself suffer from depression and anxiety, and streaming has been a haven. Being able to come on and hang with people and shoot the shit, and being able to go into other people's streams, and like going into Chard yesterday when he had this wonderful coming to Jesus moment where he admitted that he's a Packers fan. It was wonderful. It was so beautiful. In all seriousness, I did an ad quote on his thing saying, "Hi, my name is Chard Monk and I love the Green Bay Packers."
It immediately got deleted.
Lord.
Immediately got deleted.
Yeah, and then somebody else came in and
this
did the
is
same
like
thing.
the ranch blue cheese thing, but less
immediately
stupid.
got deleted.
I'm turning off ad quotes now.
It's like,
I like
yeah.
bullshit blue cheese.
Yeah.
Go Colts.
Go
It's
Colts.
been a
Yeah, there you
source of just. It's been such a source of joy. I mean, really, pure fucking joy. I have never laughed so hard in my life, Bud. I think it was your 1,000 follower special when we were doing Jackbox, and you were on your
it was
on your futon, and the roller skates moment. I have never. And
that was so funny.
It wasn't like me laughing at my own joke. It was how the joke hit everybody.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, I have had several times in Bud's streams, and yeah, I'm totally pimping Bud now, that I have laughed so hard that I passed out.
What?
I laughed so hard I passed out. Like, seriously. I was like, and then all of a sudden I was like hunched over the side of the couch, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Holy shit.
I laughed so hard I passed out.
I'm honored that I could make you lose consciousness.
Isn't that always a good thing?
That's what I'm here for.
It's that easy.
But that was Bud's line to Tam the first time he roofied her, and that's how they fell in love. I'm very proud that I can make you go unconscious.
That's right. I made her finish the Jello.
That's getting fucking risque in here.
Yeah, it's getting kind of spicy. You got a spicy.
So
we're gonna get canceled.
Me, this is just so much fucking fun.
Yep.
Doing this. And that's why when you see the clips, if anybody saw the clip reel earlier in the stream, that's not an act. We do not press go unless we as a family decide we want to press go live. If somebody is not feeling it, we don't fucking stream. That's why when people are like, oh, that maybe your channel's not growing very much because you don't have a consistent schedule. Here's what we're consistent about. We stream when we fucking feel like it. Is it usually a weekly thing, 2 or 3 times a week? Yeah. But if I've had such a bad goddamn day, or anybody else has, we're not doing it.
Right.
If Jackson's sick and he didn't feel well, I'm not Paul from TFG. I'm Daddy,
Right.
and so come here and snuggle.
Right.
So
I think that's
you
important.
guys
Go ahead.
you give us so much authenticity that we want to give you authentic back, and so that's how we feel about this. It's just so goddamn therapeutic and wonderful and fun. And honestly, if you guys were here hanging with us, it'd be the same damn thing.
Right.
That we want it to be like you're hanging in, like at parties, which by the way, every party we ever throw ends up having two things happen. All of my collection of hats come out and everybody starts wearing all my hats. And two, the retro games come out. Always.
There you go.
There
you
like
go.
clockwork.
Awesome.
Those two things always happen.
Very
So
cool.
when we go to Paul's house when he wins the Powerball, everybody gotta go steal a hat, especially Bud.
That's right. He does not let me not wear a hat. He hates when I don't wear a hat. I think he hates the shape of my head or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Dude, don't even start with me with funny shaped heads. You see my shit? I got hit in the head with a shovel when I was little. Seriously, it was a big ass metal, steel ass snow shovel that flew off the handle, dinged me right in the head. I still have the
like a flat spot.
It's not even flat. It actually kind of like curved up, but the way my skull ended up healing, you can feel where
There's
it
like a
is,
little
and
dent.
It's like a dent. I feel it right here. So my head is pointy because of that. So we're not even about to talk about funny shaped heads now, damn it.
Okay.
But I'm hatless in solidarity for you.
He's jealous of my normal shaped head. Then we'll call it that.
I mean, you got a head full of hair, Chart.
Char's got him. Yeah, Char. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this.
I had to fucking cut it off. See, that looks good. I don't. Whatever. I like it.
Worse. I mean, at least you don't have like the monkey butt thing happening in the bathroom. A little bit, there's like the bald spot.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, luckily I don't have that either. I just
got
the
a fun little
upfront.
cowlick. That's why I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
Got a cowlick too, but
Well, we do have a viewer question. Looks like it's from Quirky for Paul. Quirky asks, you and family have done a great job raising money in charity streams. Oh, that's a good question. What inspired you to do your charity streams? That's from Quirky.
I am a firm believer in giving back. Jack Lemmon, who was a wonderful actor, and funny as fuck. If you want to see a movie that you maybe never heard of that'll make you laugh your ass off, it's called How to Murder Your Wife. It's starring Jack Lemmon. It's great, hilarious movie. Watch it tonight. Thank me tomorrow.
I might.
But he talked about being an actor. He said, it's my responsibility. I think it's a person's responsibility that if they get higher up the ladder, I think it is part of their responsibility to reach their hand back down and pull the next person up.
Okay.
I live that in life. So charity streams to me are just, it's a knee-jerk reaction. I see so much crap happen in this world that we got to be able to give back somehow. And so the two fundraisers we've done, first one for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, that was $655. And then the one we did on New Year's Eve, the New Year's Eve one for Make-A-Wish, $1,360.
Which is unbelievable.
To me,
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's something I've always done. And that's something I got from my parents. My parents are very charitable people. I grew up literally building houses with my dad for Habitat for Humanity in Milwaukee. As soon as, pretty much, depending on my age and my size, dictated my jobs. Like, oh, you're small. Okay, you're going to be running ductwork today, or sorting nails, or doing something. It's you are going to come and do something. You're going to
contribute
and help.
Right.
And plus, I have kind of a knack for fundraisers. I used to teach it at another school where we had a girl who was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. But it was a very snooty, rich private school, and her family was very well off. She was very grounded, though, for her family's wealth. And she was at Stanford Children's Hospital, and she was going to recover. And she said, I'm lucky. They caught it early. My family has money. I'm going to be okay. I just feel bad for all those other kids that I saw at Stanford Children's Hospital who don't have it that good.
Don't have those advantages, yeah.
So I got pissed off because some kids at school were trying to raise money for something, and they were folding paper cranes, and every crane would be $1. And they're like, hey, we raised $40. So I'm like, tuition here at the school is $42,000 a year, and you assholes can only raise $40? Fuck that. And I went and I said, okay. I set up this fundraiser called No Hair, We Care for the Lymphoma Research Foundation, where every $1,000, another teacher either shaved off like an iconic beard or shaved their head.
Yeah.
And in 12 days, we raised $32,000.
Wow. That reminds me of the ice bucket challenge. When you have that kind of display like that, it really can draw out the you can excite people and really drive up those donations.
Yeah, and I would so much rather that those are the numbers that I stare at. I don't stare at our viewership very much. I don't stare at other things. I care way more about the charity stuff. That if all of a sudden I've got an opportunity to do some good for someone else and I can bust ass and do a 16.5-hour stream like we did for New Year's Eve, dude, hell yeah. I get so jazzed up for that shit. I can't help it.
Yeah. I've seen charity events not raise the money that you raised on your own channel, and it's really, I don't want to say it blows my mind. It's really incredible and really impressive, and I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah.
And plus, it's fun. It brings out the best in people.
Yes.
And it brings out the part of human beings that I love, and it's that part of, we can have fun and we're going to come together and do something awesome for someone else together. Oh, that just feels so goddamn good. Seriously, it makes
really
me
does.
shake thinking about doing those things. I love it. That's why we want to keep doing charity fundraisers.
Yeah.
Because they're fun and they're beautiful and they make me feel good.
They do. Yeah. All of us here have participated in charity events of one kind or another, and it's always an amazing feeling contributing to something like that. Even as a small part of that, even just having one segment, just knowing that you did some small part to help, raise money for a worthy cause to help people that need to be helped. And Make-A-Wish Foundation is an excellent example of that, and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I've been in charity events that have raised money for that organization, which is we both you, me, and Dark definitely have. And it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and my hat's off to you, Paul. I'm at raising $1,300. I mean, $600 in your first stream and $1,300 in the next stream for fantastic causes. Is just it's not only above and beyond. It's inspiring, and it's unusual in the best possible way. And I hope that you do more. I know you will do more, and I hope to throw on some of my own. Hopefully even approach those fantastic numbers, and maybe we'll get involved in something together. Who knows? But I'm proud of that. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you guys here. And you guys are all amazing. Paul, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you. You are a fantastic streamer. You're the youngest stream here, and you've really kind of hit the ground running, and it's been a pleasure to be a part of your journey up to this point, and I hope to continue to be a part of your journey as you move on and as you grow. And I look forward to watching every moment of it and being a part of every moment of it. I love you, man. Thank you for being on the podcast. Captain Dark, Charred Monk, do you guys have any closing thoughts, any questions, final questions for Paul before we call it?
No, I just want to reiterate that, how much I respect somebody who is willing to take minimalistic ways of getting things done and starting it out and watching them build from the ground up, and not being so concerned about what it's going to look like when you start, or how it's going to, how people are going to perceive it. Just doing your thing the way you want to do it with 3 other people, and it being so successful and so entertaining that my hat is 100%, my hair is ugly, but my hat is 100% off to you for that. So you keep doing your thing, man. Like, for real. It's great. It's fun to see you guys grow as the youngest stream in the podcast as it is. It was real fun to coast into the TFG stream and be like, these fucking guys got it going on.
Yeah.
Everybody's involved, even the kids involved doing stuff.
There's magic there.
Yeah, and I was sucked in, and I just was like, let's see where this goes. Yeah. And it's been a hell of a ride, man. It's been a hell of a ride watching you guys grow as a stream and grow as an entertainment, and I cannot wait to see what 2021 brings for TFG, for real.
The fact that our son now is getting way too good at trash talk, and now there is that wonderful clip out there of "Get good, Frank.
Get good, Frank." I love that. I love that.
Get good, Frank.
I love that. Captain Dart.
You took a huge risk when COVID started. You took a huge risk by exposing your family to a broader part of the internet, especially when you when you included the camera and everything.
Right.
And I commend you for the way you handled it. I commend, because not a lot of people realize that it does take a big toll on not only the individual that's doing it, but also on the family. And instead of ignoring the symptoms, you know, because I know you're married, you got a kid and everything, you took that into account and made the proper adjustments that were needed. And you kept your family much happier because of that. And because you took those steps to do it, I'm going to kind of piggyback off Chard here. You were able to grow a community. You were able to do multiple fundraisers, and even as a smaller streamer, you earned a lot of money in that regards to help other people out. I really do like that about you, and I hope that the TFG family continues even after post-COVID, continues on this same path and even grows and gets better.
Hell yeah. We are not going anywhere because evidently people like watching us for some reason. So this shit gonna keep going
for a good reason. All right, very good. I'm gonna give any final closing thoughts to you, Paul. This is your thing. What do you got to say to us?
I want to say thank you to the three of you. And Bud's gonna get all blushy, but damn it, I freaking love you, Bud. You that dude got us to affiliate. We were sitting at like 42 follows back in May, and he's in the middle of the stream, and he's like, "Oh, hey, Paul, how's it going? How are the numbers looking? Are you getting close?" And like, "Yeah, I'm at 42." And he goes, pretty much looked at the camera and said, "All right, you fuckers, everybody who's in here is watching right now. Go follow them. We're getting them to affiliate today. Get this shit done. Do it now." And just put out the call to action to all of his people that were watching his stream.
And the cave dwellers were unleashed.
Yes. And now, I mean, again, like you guys said, we're the youngest stream. We're not huge, but we're growing. And it all started with a humble little hobbit from Indiana believing in us.
Man, I'm going to have to change the name from Bud Cave to the Shire. We're going to keep the short jokes here. Yes, I'm a short man. What of it?
You're a public menace.
Short.
I am short. I'm 5'7". I'm a little person, practically.
I seen that picture next to Trash. You're fucking midget.
I am.
Traz is a 7-foot tall giant. Let's not.
Well, me standing next to Traz is like that scene of Lord of the Rings when the hobbits are riding on the Ents, the trees. So
they probably talk.
Traz could just carry me around on his shoulder, and it'd be take a tour of Australia on Traz's shoulder. That'd be all right by me. Guys,
right on your shoulders, Daddy.
All right, get on up there, you cat.
Kid standing taller than you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with being a short man. Oh, I know. I like to kid about it. Guys, thank you so much for being on the podcast. I think that's another successful episode. Had a lot of fun, as always. You guys are amazing. It's always a pleasure doing these things. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We really do have a good time putting these on for you. This will be on YouTube if you're just now catching us, or if you caught us halfway through or whatever, you want to catch the whole episode, it will be up on YouTube 24 hours from now. So be sure to look out for that. If you're not following us on YouTube, you can just type !YouTube in the chat. Here, I'll just go ahead and do it myself. Why not? And you can just give our YouTube channel a sub there, and then we will be sure to get you all the latest episodes. I can't type today. There we go.
Mind you, he says our YouTube channel, and it says BCTV.
I know.
Maybe
the C
it's
in there
my
means
YouTube
Chard
channel.
And
Yeah.
Captain Dark.
Yeah,
right?
Chard and Captain Dark, and the V is there.
Where are my royalties?
Yeah,
I want my royalties.
That's
hell yeah.
All right, follow my
Checks in the
YouTube
mail,
channel.
bud.
Screw these guys. They're all fired.
Why are they all getting follows? We all got YouTube.
They're all fired. All of you. Captain Dark, you're fired. Chardbuck, you're
Wow.
fired. Paul,
Wow.
you're fired.
Paul, Captain Dark.
Right after this segment.
Until next week.
You two want to make a podcast?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, see now I see now they're going for the throat. They're gonna keep
BCTV Podcast.
There's gonna be a TFG podcast. There's gonna be a Charred by podcast. Shit, man, fucking start your podcast then. I want you to.
My weekends are screwed.
We're gonna call it the Football and Ranch Dressing Podcast.
I love it.
There you go. I look forward to watching every single episode of that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We are going to do a raid today. I actually have it raided from a podcast. We're going to raid our good friend Draco. He does his own podcast. He does the RA podcast, which is really awesome. I've listened to a few episodes of that. I highly recommend that. So we're going to raid my good friend Draco. We're going to throw up the clips. Until then, guys, have a great week. We love you all. See you again real soon. Take care now.
We have breaking news here at TFG News. Somebody comes in and tries to troll a streamer, something that has never been done in the history of Twitch. It's an amazing thing to see somebody who would actually break the code of being perfectly compliant in a Twitch stream and would only not say not nice things, but would say things that have never been said in a Twitch stream before. It's amazing. It's like it's never been done before. Wait, it freaking has. I need pork. Someone clip this. Well, there I go. I just rolled by it. I got squished too.
Time for the reveal. Boom.
Son of a bitch! Give me pork. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Oh my god. BB's hurting for a squirtin'. Don't take that out of context. I am so sorry, everybody.